Okie dokie. We are here the next day. I'm not happy with that. That was a bad idea because it sort of pushed and gathered there. But let's take these off. And this leaf is so stubborn. I tried to come in here and put pressure on it, and it kept popping up. And then it stuck in there, and I thought, great, I can just leave it there, and yeah, it popped up. Anywho, this is why I might use it again. How interesting. Everything seemed to be... Wow, okay. That one's sort of sticking up a little bit. You know, some of these, what I'll do is I'm just going to use some UV lamp with UV resin rather, and stick them down. I reckon I'll do that because I know that that's going to work. So I might as well do it right away. And I'm definitely going to do, so I've got to hold it there, otherwise it won't. I definitely want to do another coat because now I have to fix this green bit here. I could try and sand it down or do something with it or add some things on there, but I'll still have to resin it. So I reckon I'm just going to resin it again. I quite like it. I didn't. Come on, buddy. Come on, stick. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. A little sneeze. It's allergies. Allergies are getting me. Maybe I should put a little bit over here as well, just to give us some extra support, and maybe just put extra on there. And then just pop that on. And it sit like that for a wee bit of time. Come on. I might need to take it outside in the sun. It's much quicker. That's what I'll do. So I'm trying to shave this off a little bit. Just got to be careful not to cut through the canvas because this is so soft still. I can do it, but it's very dangerous. Keep my fingers out of the way. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I mean, it would work, but I am not patient enough. Hello, kidlets.
Hey.
Did you ask to go inside? You can't come in. Off you go. You're going to soccer now. Welcome to my channel, everyone. If you haven't seen the first part of how I come to this point, please look down one video and it will be there. But for now, let's keep going. Okay, so I've decided to just camouflage this with some UV resin, and I actually like this just a bit everywhere, just a bit there, mainly this area here I've got to fix. I actually like this piece, and this is why I want to preserve it, because these things, they'll eventually, if you know somebody drops it, it might knock off. So they're pretty stuck on there, but like if I press that, it'll break. So I want to try and cover as much as possible with resin. I think it will be fun having this sort of inside, at least the bark part of it, and this area here too. So that's what I'll do. I've just put some of the, sorry, I get a bit, you know, distant and sometimes it sounds like I'm not with it, but I'm actually looking for something and thinking. So I'm just looking. Actually, sorry. See, that's what I mean. Sorry, I was looking for my tiny little palette knife, but I couldn't find it. So this is a powder pigment. It's a little bit darker than the olive gold. This one is called Golden Sage. So I'm just gonna go like this. This one's really annoying me. I'm gonna stick you down there, and don't you worry about that. So it's sort of just dabbing it like that. I could actually even make some texture paste, but I think this piece already has enough texture that I don't really think it needs more. What do you reckon? I need to stand up so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to just take this whole piece outside in the sun. Sorry if I'm shaking the crap out of you up there. I don't mean to. Just dabbing it like that so it looks like some trees or something like that in the distance. And see how that sort of fixed that a little bit. Just looks like there might be another tree next to it. Just like that. Take it out in the sunshine, and the sun will take care of the rest, and it will only take like 30 seconds for this, and then I'll be back. Okay, that literally took 30 seconds to do. And see all these little drip drops that I've got? I can use them as well. Better put the lid on this one before I knock it over and have powder going everywhere. I can use them too. I've got lots of them down here, just like little drips. You can't really see them there, but they're covering up some of their imperfections, and I've got quite a bit of them, so I might just collect them and put them there. I will mix up some resin. Actually, before I do anything, I've got to tape this, so these guys are going to have to come off again. Just put them in here. Okay. So even these that I've scraped off, and you can pull them and maybe even like that. See, just like something in the distance. All right, well, I've got to fix the sides because I want to tape the edges. I definitely need to tape them, and look at this. They looked pretty cool and very funky, but these I won't be able to keep that resin up there, so I'm definitely going to have to take off these bits that are sort of sticking out. I'm going to have to take them off, cut them, and then might have to heat them up first a little bit. It'll be easier to cut them and then tape them. Okay, that's all we'll do. Okay, so I've cut around the edges and they're nice and smooth. I had to cut these bits as well, but I saved them just in case I might, use them. But I picked up some of these drops that, when I scraped the board, it smeared like that and turned into these. But I thought I might actually use these. That's a nice one too. Just to sort of fit in here maybe. I don't know how it will look because that looks a bit bare. I forgot about the leaves, so I've just got branches and flowers, so I might be able to stick them on there and just make them look like, I don't know. I do have some leaves left. They just can be used like as a distant thing somewhere, just to cover. It just sort of camouflages things. And I might use the real, I've actually got these as well. This is just UV, whoops, I better put the lid on that. Where's my lid? Excuse me, I lost the lid somewhere. It's just UV resin on these holographic, can you even see? Maybe this one's better. I've done a few. See that? They're holographic molds. And that one. And I just put some UV resin on there so that I can get these. Can you see the holographic? Oh, maybe it needs it. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? So I could even cut some of these and stick them somewhere so it looks like a bit of a haze, you know, because Australia gets pretty hot in summer, and I can just pop them down like that. Which way is better? I think that side's better. And looks like it's a bit hazy. I've got lots of little drops, but I think these bigger ones will probably be better to just pop in here and there, and then resin over it. It just looks like a bit of a haze in the distance. I guess they're like a little surprise. It's always nice to have a little surprise in your painting when you least expect it. Should I put it on over here like that? Maybe there. One more. Put it over here. Up there. Yeah, you can definitely see it. Just have to move it here and there. Then I've got these little drops. There's a bloody fly. I'm sure you can hear it. Big blowfly. Get out. I've got the door open again. These are also, but I don't know how. God almighty. Bugger off. Get out. Not sure how well you can see it on these. If you can even see it. Definitely can see it. So I might just put these little droplets here and there just for the fun of it. And I could just keep them. This is so fun to do, you know. These little things. Just use the UV. Oh, I've got a little glittery one. I might use you as well. Pop you over here. Ah, that looks like an upside down heart. How cool is that? I might put you right in there. Just as a little surprise. And then when people are looking at your painting, and then all of a sudden they see that and they go, oh, was that meant to be there? Especially in a busy kind of busy painting like this. It's pretty cool. Put one there. And then I am going to go and get some more of these here and there. Maybe I'll put one there, put one here, and then when I put my resin down, it will move. They will move. Oh, they might not move, but I think they might. So, I suppose you can always just go little drop of UV and just leave it there. But I wanted to create, it's much easier to do it in there and then put it wherever you want. And I also wanted to create the holographic type of look. And that's why I did that. And these are also very cool to just put on your other pieces of art that you do, just like as a little decoration. Maybe that's a bit too much there now. See, I get a bit sidetracked. Huh? Getting a bit sidetracked. Put some of these on there. Have a little container and just, yeah, definitely want to have these on there because I want to cover some of these imperfections. Here and there. All of this, I can pick it all up and put it in there. Just squeeze it somewhere in there. Come with me a bit too much. There. Right. Okay, I think I might leave these now. And I wonder if I should just try to cut these little, but I have to cut them into small, unless I get to make the leaves. It needs a bit of greenery. And these are nice and dry. You know what I can get? I can go and get some matcha from, I mean, I could sprinkle some of my green on there. Put a little resin on. I might just do that. Or just get, you know, your matcha tea. There's my lid. Found it. I knew it would come up. Yeah, that would make it good too. Good colour. So let's just go a little bit here. This is more controlled because, you see, I don't want to put this green everywhere because I still want to be able to see my lovely get in there, wattle. So here and there, and now I'm just, will you go away? It's stuck on me now. Okay, that'll do. Now we'll get a tiny little bit of this green. Get my little scooper. The bloody flies. I can't even see where my resin is now. I'm just putting it anywhere because whatever doesn't stick doesn't matter, but whatever sticks will be great. Oh, bugger it. Fingers. That's better. Look at that. So now it's got a bit of greenery on there. And that's that. We're going to let that set first out in the sun for about 30 seconds, and then I'll be back with my taping and resin. 24 hours later. Okay, so I've taped my canvas now. I still have some areas that it might leak through, but it doesn't really worry me as long as it's not everywhere. And I'm just going to go around and just press this really hard against the, well, as hard as possible, you know, I don't want to wreck things. Just against that edge there, and I always go and pinch the edges. Somehow it helps control that flow, and it doesn't kind of, when your resin starts going, especially if it's thick, it doesn't open up like that and make it look not right. So I pinch it a little bit. They're just like little tips. It just comes with experience, you know. You make a mistake and you try to not do it the next time. I'm just trying to trim this one a little bit, get rid of that, just so that I can, come on. Wow, that's really stuck on there, isn't it? It's because it is resined, but I need to remove that so that I can tape that properly. Little sacrifice, you can't even see it. There you go. There we go. I think I've already done that side anyway, but no, that's good. All right, I'm going to mix up some resin now. I've got some more drippage here that I can just pop wherever. It just adds to the character, you know. And I don't mind at all. Adds to the texture, adds to the character. It's all good. So I hope you're enjoying this so far, and I hope you've seen the first part. If you haven't, go and have a look. And you know, for those of you who don't know, that I have had a group in on Facebook for many years. It's called Fluid Art Community with Suzana Dancks. Pop in, join us. We post lots of different creative artworks. It used to be just fluid art, and now I'm allowing any kind of art on there, and it's just being creative. So whatever you want to showcase, you can. So pop in and see us. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, so pretty much going under the name Le'Rez. So follow me if you like what you see. Also, if you're following me on my page, Le'Rez Expressions page, you will be able to see firsthand a lot of specials that I have going on. At the moment, I've got the Halloween special going on, 25% off everything. So pop in on the page or contact me and get some specials, you know, or just get to mix up with the people in the group or on the page, and you know, socialize a little bit. We don't do enough of that. I know I don't, and we need that. As humans, we are social creatures, so we need to socialize with each other, you know. So there we go. All right. Oh, I get it all excited about these little bits and pieces. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to go mix up some resin and I'll be back. Okay, resin is mixed. I'm just going to let it settle a little bit for the bubbles to rise. And look, I went to the park again, just a local little bush, and I found some. I couldn't find any more wattle. I think wattle was probably finished in this in that spot. So I found some cute little, interesting little flowers. Check this out. I wonder what it is. So that is probably a seed in there, and that probably pops, and then these seeds go. Anyway, so that's really cool. Then I got, of course, in my hat, which is my friend Laura's hat. When she was in Australia, she bought this hat when we were up in Cairns and left it here. So yeah, I've been using it. And of course, got some beautiful gum nuts. Look at them. I'm going to use them as well. And I've got some more leaves. They're pretty dry, so it's probably going to be hard to use them now till I sort them out. But I definitely want to use some of these. So I might just pour the resin over first and then see. I need to put these gum nuts somewhere. See if I can fit them in this cup. Oh no, I need a bigger cup. Alright, I'll put it aside for now, and then I will decide where to put them. But for now, I just want to pour this resin and let it start to do its thing. I've only got about 150 milliliters here of resin. So let's start up here, I think. Actually, I might just start down here because I really want to saturate this area, and then whatever I have left up there. Doing it in thinner strips first, and then I'll probably use something to spread it around. Like I could do probably 3 times the amount of resin on here that I have. And I might even do that. It just all depends on, you know, what I decide to do. The look that I'm going for. So I'd say probably my finger would be better to use here. So I'm going to glove up right away. One glove. I only need one glove for this one. And how interesting. And if you are still here, thank you very much. I really appreciate your support, and you watching the videos really helps with if you're commenting or liking or even sharing. It's wonderful. It really, really helps me with everything. Like, I'm a sole trader. I do this to help others and to have a little bit of fun. But I fund everything myself. I don't ask for any money or anything. I do like it when you purchase my products, which is my bread and butter and my rent and everything else. So I do appreciate it. So you still being here and watching this means a lot to me. So thank you very much. Pop something, pop a word down in the comments. Let me know how you are, what you're doing, and you can always contact me. There's always information on where you can find me. I'll be doing some classes soon if you're interested in a class. If you're interested in any art therapy, I am a qualified art therapist. Let me know. Just put it in just find my information in the comments and contact me. Let me know what you need and how I can help, and I'll be glad to do that. We're all going through tough times. Everybody's going through tough times, you know, and I'm not here to complain or anything like that. I'm very happy to do this. I'm just saying everybody's going through tough times, and if we can help each other, and you know, you help me, I help you, it's the way it should be, I think. So let's do that. Let's do that. Anybody that you can see struggling, lend a hand. Just talk to them. Drop a line. Just say, hey, how you going? How you doing? What you doing? People don't talk like, well, we don't talk like we used to. I know that from my own experience. So I've been trying to put a word out there and just to let people know, to remind people to start communicating again. You know. Here we go. You know what I was supposed to do that I forgot? I was supposed to put something underneath this and lift it up a little bit. I can still do that. I just have to find something that's big enough, because it is a resin and it's getting a bit heavy, and it's sort of sagging in the middle a little bit. So nobody likes a sag, especially in the middle, like my belly. Oh God, you gotta laugh. Gotta laugh. Okay, that's that. Alright. Alright. Oh, stay put. You hear me? Alright, that's that little holographic thing. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to just go and scavenge around and see if I can find something that's about that thick and pop it underneath to lift that middle up a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, if you watched the first part of this video, you'd remember this guy. It's just weight. It's just like a plastic bag with water in it, and I use that to hold these leaves down. And now it's a perfect size to prop this up a little bit. So that's pretty good. Happy with that. Some more of this resin, a couple of drops here and there. That really helps as well. Right, now my gorgeous little leaves and little branches. Oh my gosh, that's a bit hard. Let's use the scissors. So I might, these leaves will be good too. Anyway, I like that. Really like that. I am going to get some more resin and drizzle over these, unless I just pick up some. We'll see. I'm just thinking out loud right now. Like that. I do like them. So pretty. Hope they don't go brown. You know how things go brown in resin when they're sort of. No, but they're pretty dry, so I don't think they'll go brown. We'll see. Needs a bit of freshness just up here. Just spread them around like that. Now I could have just like taken each one of these and sprinkle them around. I might even do that with these ones. Actually, it'd probably be better. Actually, that's pretty good. That'll be good down here. How cool. Oops. Need a cloth. Because I think this is a little bit too big, so I'm just going to break this one up a bit. It's a bit too big. Now I can do it. Mother Nature with all her gifts. Look at that. How pretty is that? That is so pretty. That is gorgeous. So many lovely surprises in this little piece. I'm just arranging those flowers or seeds or whatever they are the Mother Nature gave me, and I sped up this bit because it's pretty much self-explanatory, so you can see what I'm doing here. There. Now we can't forget that we still have our gorgeous little gum nuts. So I just want to pick some smaller ones. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Pick some small ones. I have to drop them down there because I don't want to dirty my hands with the resin. Gum nuts galore here. I suppose I should tell you about composition and how I'm placing these, but you know what? I don't really know. I'm just going with wherever my heart tells me to put these things, wherever my hand's telling me to do it. So yeah, I think that'll do. I don't want to overdo it. Famous last words of mine. I don't want to overdo it. Then I go and overdo it. Put that one there. Because once the tape comes off, maybe have one. This is cool. It's two together. That would be nice to be hanging down like that. Let them hang down. Don't overdo it, Suzana. What did you say? Don't overdo it. Sorry, can't hear. Right, that will do. I'm going to mix up some more resin because I really want to top it up some more. You know, take this glove off and just, yeah, see, there's not enough. I just want to kind of add some extras here. Yeah, this is going to be so nice. I can't really scrape it off here because I've got moving parts. So I'm going to mix up another 150 milliliters and pop it on top. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And I shall be back. Mix the resin, it's sitting for a bit. And I've noticed that I've got this corner here sagging, and I don't want it to do that because the resin will look all terrible underneath there. So what I'm going to do is just use this tape and stick it onto this tape, and hopefully it'll straighten it so it's not sagging anymore. So it's just going to pull it into a bit of a better shape now, see? Another little tip for you, because that could cost you, and you know, you'll have to sort of fix the whole, sand down all the rest of them because that one's not right. I have to fix that one as well. There we go, just extra, a little bit extra. I think these ones are going to be fine. All right, here's our resin, all done, mixed. Okay, let's go. I'm going to make sure all of these guys are, I want to have this resin going all the way to the edge this time. Try to keep it inside, woman. Okay, that sounded pretty wrong. Try to keep it inside of the tape, not on the outside of the tape. Let's try to, it's self-leveling, so it will smooth out all by itself. But I just want to make sure that all of my little beautiful gum nuts and these gorgeous little flowers are covered. And I hope the resin doesn't cook them and change them into brown, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Something happened with this guy. He's moved. There. Oh, excuse me. All the way to the edge. Yeah, I think that'll be enough now. So I didn't even have that much over on this side. And then it will just level out and it'll be good as gold, right as rain. These ones are all covered, they're good, so it's just here. Some of them are sticking out, that's fine. As long as I've got them all covered in the actual resin, they'll be sweet. And if I don't have enough, then I'll just steal some from here. Definitely no negative space now. situ there. Let it drain a bit while I get some more flowers. Oh yeah, I am very, very happy with this. I love making things of this kind of nature, with nature. So let's get some more of these little flowers or seeds. Not quite sure what they are, so I might just pop some here. Just to kind of like fill in that area. Ah! Fill in that area there. Alrighty, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for being here with me this whole time. I will come back here tomorrow morning, which will be Sunday. Today's Saturday? Yep. Tomorrow will be Sunday morning. And I will undo this tape. Actually, I might even come tonight in like several hours, few hours, and take the tape down and let that resin relax. Otherwise, if I wait until it's fully hardened and cured, it will be too sharp, and then I have to sand it down. And but at the moment, I'm really happy with this. So hope you enjoyed it so far, and I'll see you shortly. Bye for now. Woohoo! We are back. She is dry. Whoa, there's a sharp bit there that I need to sand down. And I released that tape, and look at these gorgeous drops, or drips rather. Look at this side here. How cool is that? But I'm going to go around and just paint around here. I'm going to color match and leave these drips as they are. So I'll do that, and then I'll take some photos, because I think I just want to leave them. I really love them like that as they are. It's the other side. Hold on a second. Yeah, they're just amazing. Yep. They're definitely staying, so I'm just going to paint around them, and I'll be back with some photos. Okay, so I grabbed a few greens. I'm going to test them out here on this piece of paper. And see which one suits best. Well, this color and this color, because I've got to do it right, you know. Anyway, here we go. This one is candy green. These are all Le'Rez. I don't have these. I might have some candy green still. Actually, no, I don't. So that one will suit here. What about pine green? No, definitely that one. Put this one out of the way so I don't get them all mixed up. Forest green. If I water it down, might work. Oh, this one's got a child safety thing. Yeah, that one will be good for here. Just water it down a bit. Let me just check this one again. This one is a grok. Let it dry. Oh, no, definitely that one. All right, move you out of the way so don't get you all mixed up. Okay. All right, let's do it then. To get some little cups, and we'll be on our way. Okay, I'm going to use my PVA glue. It's going to be my binder for my paint, and when this dries, it'll dry clear, so that there we go. It'll dry clear, so I won't have a problem with the color. So let's go. I'm going to put a few drops of this in there. Okay, candy green. I have to mix them first and see what they look like. Wow. Okay, that looks... I need to put more pigment in there. Way more pigments. This one's pretty good. I will test them out and see what they look like when they're dried, but I'll definitely want to put some more of this forest green in there. After a certain time, these pipettes just don't work. They're not picking up anything. It's just super annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, it's definitely in there. No, it's not picking up anything. Super annoying. I put heaps in there because that's pretty dark. It's a pretty dark colour. And I need it to be pretty dark. Right. Let's see now. Okay, here we go. Pop that one on there. Oh, I think I might need to add some more. That's perfect as it is, but when it dries it'll be different. Alright, let's see. That one needs to be darker. I was thinking maybe to put just a drop of this blue in it, just to turn it into this, maybe just one drop of blue. See what I can get. Maybe one more drop. Oh, I nearly got two then. I think I might even let it be two. I can always add some more green, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's a bit better now. I reckon one more drop of blue and we're done. Shall we? Maybe even. Let's see. Just smear it. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, let's do it. The sides, they're not even going to be that important to be a perfect match because, you know, when you hang it, depending on the lights, it's going to look different anyway. So I think that's going to be good. Let me get my brush and I shall be back. Alright, so I'm just going to speed this bit up. You don't have to, you know how to paint sides. That's what we're going to do. Just going to go up to my drip. I have to stand up so I can actually see what I'm doing. I should have probably got a smaller brush to do this, but I think it'll look quite nice just like that. So I can go and paint over this as well, just to give it a little bit of... I might actually just do that. Make it funky. And dry it and spray it with some lovely varnish. Might have to go 2 coats of this one. And that's it. That's what I'm going to do. Just go around and do all that, and then I'll be back. Well, thank you all for watching. Here she is, all finished. Let me know what you think. And once again, thank you so much for being with me on this little journey. I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.